Have you ever thought, what is the most important thing that you can invest your time into? And it's not your time and your money. It's not stocks, it's not crypto, it's not real estate, it's in yourself. And specifically in you and your financial and individual future. And the best way that you could potentially do that or possibly do that is through starting a YouTube channel. So my name's Ariel. I'm a CPA. I currently work as an accounting manager for a Fortune 500 company. And I can tell you that it's so important. One of the biggest pieces of investment advice that people often are told is you should never put all your eggs in one basket. You should always diversify where you can. And I think it's so crazy how, in today's world, we don't really do that with our careers. We pick our profession, we have our job, that's our sole source of income, and we hope that nothing happens. But things are always changing, like layoffs are happening, maybe you move and you need to get a new job. Maybe you're fresh out of school and now you're trying to get your first job and you're having a hard time finding a path forward. There are just so many things that can affect your finances when you focus on only ever on like your day job. And so I think it's so important from a financial perspective to find ways to increase your income outside of your 9-to-5 job. And one of the best ways that you could do that is through creating some kind of like side hustle. And one of the best ways to do that right now is through YouTube. YouTube, the economy of YouTube is just growing significantly every single year. There's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of people watching. There is also a lot of competition. But ultimately, I think starting a YouTube channel can be such a huge benefit to your life, both financially and also individually as a person. From a financial perspective, I mentioned don't put all your eggs in one basket. With YouTube, there are one in itself is a different source of income. But even with YouTube, there are many different sources to branch out to receive funding, right? You have the very basic way, which is through like AdSense, through like the YouTube affiliate the YouTube partner program. You have like affiliate links where you can put links to certain products, and when people purchase those products, they will get a percentage of your income, or you will get a percentage of the income from that sale, from a percentage of the revenue from that sale. And so those are a couple different ways you can get sponsorships as well to promote products. And you can also, create digital products, you can create physical products, you can create services around things like consulting services for knowledge that you have if you're an expert in something. There are lots of different ways that you can really use YouTube to diversify your income streams. And then it's just such a low barrier to entry, right? You don't need much to start YouTube. You need what most people have, which is a cell phone with a camera. Right now, and then once you get started, you can slowly expand on that and really increase your tool set, right, as you grow. But there's really not much risk in getting started. The biggest risk is really just to your time. And with that, think about, a lot of times people are like wasting a lot of time on scrolling social media or scrolling, just watching TV. And so, yes, there are certain responsibilities that come first, but a lot of times there is opportunity to replace some of the entertainment time we spend with personal development time. And that's through growing a YouTube channel, which is personal development time and also financial career development as well. Also, there's the fact that it's just a long-term asset. So YouTube is a great long-term asset because with every single video that you put on the web, there is an opportunity over time for it to pick up traction. Like once it's out there, it can continually make you money, potentially, depending on, if it's content that is being searched for on a regular basis. And so as you build up this portfolio, it's more opportunities to make money over time. it also transitions into becoming a really a base for you to demonstrate like your knowledge. If you're a professional, it's a great tool to show that you're an expert in a field. You know, whether for me that might be accounting, for someone else maybe that's cooking, or you know, some type of like computer science related field. So there is a whole bunch of different ways that it can be used to really promote your professional career, which could potentially lead to new job opportunities or other collaboration opportunities that can help kind of increase your bank account. And then really though, as much as there's a financial benefit to YouTube, I'd say my favorite part about starting a YouTube channel is really the personal benefit. I've been doing YouTube for about a year now. You know, I'm still slowly growing. I have a lot to learn, but that's just it. There's just so much that you can learn and grow from YouTube. You know, there's so much to learn, from lighting to camera setups to, you know, understanding some of the marketing behind YouTube, and just like the internet in general. And there's just a way to learn how to communicate better, to tell better stories. And so those skills will not only help you in a wide variety of ways to produce money, it also helps keep your brain sharp. It helps you continue to learn and grow and create this new skill set that you can use in a multiple ways. It can also help you in your regular day job. Like one of the biggest things that YouTube helps people with, I think, is actually communication. And communication is one of the biggest, most important aspects, in my opinion, to being successful in any kind of career. Being able to build good interpersonal connections with people and networking with those around you is really what's going to help you kind of like rise through the corporate ladder, or just really get you wherever you want to go in life. And so being able to communicate is important, and having to talk in front of a camera all the time and listen to yourself after, you know, and watch how you speak, it can be a huge benefit to really help you do that. And I know for me personally, I'm definitely still quite a work in progress, but I've seen little improvements and it's been pretty awesome. And then like, apart from that, like speaking of like being able to see ourselves speak, in general, it's just really cool to have some type of like documentation of our lives. You know, whatever that topic may be that you're discussing, like it's still cool to be able to look back and see how you've grown as a person. And to be able to kind of show friends and family, maybe if you wish later down the line, like kind of share a piece of you by having those videos on the internet. So kind of pretty cool stuff there. And then I think one of the biggest things is just creating a sense of community. You know, the world is more online every single day. And I think that I was mentioning interpersonal connections, and there's the connections we have in our everyday life, which I think are the most important. But online, you can also create a community. And, you know, social media used to be about following people and then seeing the things that they're posting. And now it's less about social media and more about interest media. And so, meaning, you know, the things that you're receiving and seeing on your feeds aren't necessarily the people that you're following, but it's based on your interests. So you are constantly being fed more information about your particular interests. And because of that, you start to create these communities. When you talk on YouTube about a specific niche, a specific interest that you have, you attract other people around the world that have those same interests and can create conversations with them and can really learn to collaborate and build upon that. And I think it's a really cool kind of unique community that you're able to build on YouTube and other online platforms that just didn't used to be possible. And I think that there's a lot of really great power in that, in connecting people. And again, you know, it's not in-person connection. It's a little bit different, although it can be in-person connection over time. Like if you, depending on what you're talking about, and collaborating with other people that are also talking about those things. But it's just a really awesome way to kind of create that community. And so if you are considering starting a YouTube channel, please do it. Don't be afraid. It took me a long time to finally have the courage to start a YouTube channel. It really did. And I am so glad I did. And I wish I had done it sooner, but of course, you know, the best, what do they say? The best time to start something was yesterday. The next best time is to start now. So if you're in that same boat, start now. It'll be worth it. it could potentially lead to monetary gains to change your family. And whether that happens or not, it will definitely change you as a person. It'll help you become a better communicator. It'll bring a sense of community to you with whatever you're talking about. It'll allow you to develop skills that can help you in your personal life and potentially your professional life as well. And it is just such an amazing opportunity that we have. And I just had to share this because I'm hoping it'll help someone make the leap that needs this. And so good luck on your journey and have a great day.